Welcome to Russell Sage 2022 Winter Show.
6th grade homemade ice cream project presented by art technology classes.
Hi, my name is Nishka Putulal of Class 601. The title of the project that I will be presenting to you is called Frozen Without a Freezer. This is my Zentangle ice cream project. Let's start by showing you a picture of what I drew. To make homemade ice cream without the use of a freezer or a mixer, here are some ingredients that you will need. A 1/4 cup white sugar, 1/2 to 3/4 cup table salt, 1/2 cup milk, 1/2 cup heavy whipping cream, a 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 cups ice cubes, a large Ziploc bag, a medium Ziploc bag, 2 bowls, and a spoon to enjoy your delicious ice cream. This is where all the fun begins, the ice cream procedure. In this video, we will be making the ice cream mix. Me and my friend Vaidehi are adding the ingredients to the bowl. The procedure of the ice cream mix is listed on the side. After that, we mixed the ingredients together, and even though we had a few spills, the mix was great. We then added the mix to a small Ziploc and removed the excess air from inside of the bag. Here, you can see that we are adding our table salt to a few cups of ice in the large Ziploc bag. I rotated the Ziploc so that the salt mixed in with the ice. Then, we got ready to shake. This video is full of us shaking up the ice cream mix in the salt and ice mixture. We even had our little siblings come to help us shake up the Ziploc bag. After a long 15 minutes of shaking, we finally had an ice cream texture. It was thick, creamy, and tasted very nice. This is me and Vaidehi taking the ice cream out of the bag and finally getting to see the results. We were very impressed with how good it looked.
Ready? Okay, let's try it. It's amazing. It's really good. Love it.
Here are some fun facts about homemade ice cream that you can read about. Well, what did I learn from this project? We can make ice cream without a freezer because all we need is the same temperature required. The ice and table salt mixture is equivalent to the freezer temperature. So let's summarize. In my opinion, I think that homemade ice cream is a fun and successful project. 10 out of 10, I would totally recommend. Though the original recipe was delicious, it was a bit too sweet for my liking. I tried it again with a little less sugar. Also, another change I would make is adding some more time on shaking as the ice cream melted too quickly, or maybe I need to grow a little more muscles to shake more vigorously. Thank you for taking the time to listen and watch my homemade ice cream project, including the Zentangle picture. Bye for now!
everyone, this is my delicious homemade ice cream video. I hope you enjoy. So the ingredients we need is milk, heavy cream, rock salt, sugar, ice, and vanilla extract. So first, we need to pour 1/2 cup of milk. Well, I already poured the milk off screen, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Then we pour 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Then pour 1/4 cup of vanilla extract. Then pour 1/4 cup of sugar. Then mix it up until all the sugar dissolves. After that, we pour the mixture into a Ziploc bag. Then we get another Ziploc bag and put ice and rock salt in it. We put the Ziploc bag with the mixture into the other Ziploc bag and put ice and rock salt on top of it. After that, we squeeze all the air out and start shaking it for 30 minutes. Well, while waiting, why don't we read some fun facts about ice cream? First, did you know that nationally, vanilla and chocolate ice cream combine for 52% of ice cream sales? And did you know that Hawaiian Punch originated as an ice cream topping? Lastly, did you know that scientists in 1940 thought that ice cream caused polio because there were more cases of polio in the summer? Now, let's see the results. Wow, well, doesn't that look tasty? The ice cream went from a liquid to a solid. So, what did we learn? We learned that we could make ice cream in various ways. And also, we could make ice cream into solid by adding ice and rock salt while shaking it. What I could have done better and things what I did right. Things I did right were number 1, I showed how to do it correctly. Number 2, I entertained the people with the unique facts. And number 3, I added chill music to ease the people watching. The things I could have done better were I could have used a measuring cup and I could have measured the temperature. Now, how did the salt and ice help with making the ice cream solid? The salt blocked the ice from freezing it again, making it melt. But when it freezes again, it becomes a lower temperature. The temperature is cold enough to make the ice cream thicken and freeze. Now, that's it for my homemade ice cream video. I hope you guys get to make your own too. Goodbye!
Over here, I have 1/2 cup of whole milk. As you can see, the ingredients are right next to the bowl. I started off in order. Next, I will be putting 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And unfortunately, I did not have any heavy cream, so I improvised and I made my own with cornstarch. Oops, it fell. It fell again. Anyways, so next we have 1/4 cup of white sugar. White sugar didn't really work for me, and I didn't have any white sugar. Oh, my sister walking in the background, so I used brown. You may now enjoy the ASMR. Next, we have 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And yes, mixing again. We have the machine, and I am struggling. finally I got it. Okay, so the machine is 3/4 of salt and 2 cups of ice. So as you can see, salt. I'm struggling again. Finally got it open. Now I put more salt on the ice because the salt helps the ice freeze more, and that makes the temperature more down and more low, and that makes the ice cream freeze even more. So it's just a lot quicker, and it also stops the process of the cycle of where ice melts, and then it also creates crystals within the mixture of the ice cream. Now you can see me having angles of shaking. Okay, now it only took me about 8 minutes to mix, to shake the ice cream because I put so much salt. So you can see how thick it is. It is so thick, and it was only like 8 to 10 minutes. So over here I am literally just scooping it out. Yes, it looks so good. Oh my god. Taste test. Now here is the final product of the ice cream. As you can see, it is very moist and amazing. Now here's the big mess I made. And I also got salt all over the towel, so we're not gonna talk about that. As said, the entire process of ice is like a cycle. First the ice melts and then forms little ice crystals. However, when you add the salt to the ice blocks, the cycle stops and the crystals do not form. First, this is actually my third attempt of making these ice cream experiments, and I can completely understand the claims of how the ice melts so much quicker because of the salt. The first time I did the experiment, I did not add enough salt, so the ice cream experiment was a complete fail. I mixed it for like about 30 minutes, but ended up having to put it in the freezer because it was so liquid. As much as I shook it, it still remained liquid. The next day I did the same experiment, but this time I added enough salt, but it took way longer. So I decided to do it one more time and added a lot of salt, and eventually I was able to enjoy a full bowl of ice cream with only shaking for about 8 minutes. And this shows that the salt has such a big impact on this ice cream experiment because it stops the cycle and makes the ice temperature so much more low that it makes the ice cream freeze so much more faster. In conclusion, the ice needs the salt and the salt needs the ice. If we did not add the salt, the ice would just freeze the ice cream instead of it being creamy and soft. But I don't even need to explain what would happen if I just added salt.
the chunks are gone. Then I poured the matcha into the ice cream mixture. After that, I poured it into a bag. After pouring the matcha into a bag, I then put ice in a bag and measure the temperature before adding the salt. I then measured the temperature with the salt added in. Afterwards, I had my brother help me out as we took turns shaking the ice. Then the ice cream was ready, so I scooped it into a cup. Then it was ready to eat. I made it twice, so here are the different flavorings I used. This is the different mixtures. The end.
Homemade Ice Cream Project by Mika Halsey. This is what I drew for the Zentangle ice cream drawing. To make the ice cream, I used sugar, heavy cream, whole milk, road salt, vanilla extract, and 2 plastic bags. For the first step, I measured a 1/4 cup of sugar and put that to the side. Then I added 1/2 cup of milk to my mixture. Then I added 1/2 cup of whipping cream to the milk. For the vanilla extract, I used a 1/4 cup and poured that into the mixture. After I finished adding the milk, vanilla, and heavy cream, I added in the sugar that I measured earlier, then mixed them together. For this next step, I gathered 1/2 cup of road salt and 2 cups of ice. Then I took one of my plastic bags and put 1/2 of the ice in it. After putting in 1/2 of the ice, I added the bag with my ice cream mixture, 1/2 cup of road salt, and the remaining ice into the second Ziploc bag and zipped the bag. Once everything was ready, I covered the bag in a towel and shook it for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes of shaking, here are my results.
Cold but not frozen. Ingredients: milk, heavy cream, white sugar, vanilla extract, salt, Ziploc bags, and a lot of ice. Part 1 of steps to make ice cream. Get 1 quart size bag, add 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of cream, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. After that, zip it all up and you're finished with the first bag. Part 2 of steps for making ice cream. Get your 1 gallon Ziploc bag and fill it in with 2 cups of ice. Next, add 1/2 to 3/4 cup of salt. After that, put in your first bag into your second bag and start shaking. Shake for about 15 minutes. Did you know that an ice cream cone was an accident? The temperature of just normal ice was just 32 degrees, but when I added salt, it turned to negative 0.2 degrees. There are so many ways to make ice cream, including not using a freezer. What did I learn from this project? I learned a lot making this ice cream. Ice cream can actually be made with hands instead of a freezer. Salt also changes ice. It doesn't change its form, but it changes the temperature. It makes it super cold that I even had to wear gloves to shake it. I really liked the ice cream, and it was the best homemade ice cream I ever made. It was really easy, and it only took 30 minutes for making cold ice cream. You didn't have to put it in a freezer where you had to wait for 2 hours just for it to form into ice cream. This was fun. This was a fun experience and a memory I won't forget. Hope you have a great day.
Dahlia Walston's ice cream experiment. Here we add the ingredients for the ice cream mixture. This includes 2 cups of heavy cream, a quarter cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now we whisk all the ingredients together. The temperature of the mixture came to 56.2 Fahrenheit. Add the mixture to a medium-sized Ziploc bag. Now add the ice to a large Ziploc bag. Oops! Here I add the mixture back to the ice bag. Then I added some more ice and salt. After, I start shaking the bag. I do not have a video of me taking the temperature, but the ice with the salt came to 3.2 Fahrenheit. While we are waiting, what have we learned? We know that when you add salt to ice, it gets very cold, but why? We know that pure water freezes at 0 degrees. When you add the salt, it lowers the freezing point, so the ice cream mixture gets thicker and colder. In addition, the salt being added melts the ice quicker, just like ice melts snow on the street. We shook the bag for about 7 minutes and it's done. The ice cream came out so thick and tasted just like vanilla ice cream. The finishing ice was 16.9 Fahrenheit and the finishing mixture was 25.2 Fahrenheit. From this project, I've learned so much, especially why salt makes the ice very cold. It was a fun little experiment and I definitely recommend it. Hope you try. Thanks for watching and I hope you try this experiment out. Made by Dahlia.
Hi, my name is Vardhi Patel. I'm from 6E1 and today I'm going to be sharing my homemade ice cream presentation with you. The ingredients you'll need to make the ice cream are half cup milk, half cup heavy cream, 1/4 cup white sugar, 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, which is optional, half cup to 3/4 cup table salt or rock salt, 2 cups of ice, 2 bowls, 1 small Ziploc bag, and 1 big Ziploc bag. Now that we have all our ingredients, let's start making our ice cream. First, you want to make the ice cream mixture. To do that, you're going to mix half cup milk, half cup heavy cream, and vanilla extract if you choose in a bowl. Then you want to make your ice cream machine, which is just 2 cups of ice in a big Ziploc bag. Then pour the mixture in a small plastic bag, then place that small bag in a bag of ice. Lastly, you want to cover the bag in a towel and shake for 15 minutes, then you have your ice cream. This is me and my friend Nishka making the ice cream. Here we are just mixing the milk, heavy cream, and vanilla extract in a bowl. After we did that, we transferred the mixture into a small Ziploc bag. Then we started making our ice cream machine, which is just ice in a big Ziploc bag. Then we added our salt. I checked the temperature of the 2 cups of ice before putting salt and after putting salt. And before putting the salt, I got 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And after putting the salt, I got 13 degrees Fahrenheit. After we finished the machine, we placed the mixture inside and wrapped it in a towel because it could get cold. Then we started the intense shaking, which took us 15 minutes. And after it was done, we tasted our ice cream and it turned out delicious. Let me tell you some fun facts about ice cream. One fact is that ice cream needs the salt to freeze properly. Another fact is ice cream is a mixture, not a substance. The last fact is you can make the ice cream as hard or soft as you like and can use different ingredients to experiment. Something I learned from this project is how temperature can change matter from a liquid to a solid without using a freezer that can eat once you finish. When we put the milk, heavy cream, and vanilla extract in the bag of ice and shake it up, we turn the liquid into a solid. It tastes really good. I had so much fun making and tasting the homemade ice cream, and it's also considered a type of science. Thank you for watching my presentation.
Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make homemade ice cream. So first, this is the milk and cream. I have one half cup of milk and 1/2 cup of whipping cream. So I am going to pour these into the bag. This could end very badly. Okay, there we go. Now I have vanilla Now I have vanilla extract. I have 1/4 teaspoon, my bad, sorry. And I'm going to pour it into the Ziploc bag as well. Then I have a 1/4 cup of white sugar. I'm going to pour it into here as well. And then I'm going to seal it tightly. I'm going to put 2 cups of ice into a gallon Ziploc bag. Let me just open this up. Like this. Now, I'm going to put, and then I put this in here. 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And now, I'm going to pour the salt onto the ice. And now I'm going to put this Ziploc bag into this Ziploc bag. Now it'll get actually colder than it was before. It's freezing my hand off. That is really cold. Probably shouldn't be touching this with my hand. Yay. And now, so you can add whatever toppings you would want. Oh, sorry, I'm going to taste this for you guys. That's really good.
Something bad about to happen to me. I don't know what, but I feel it coming. Might be so sad, might leave my nose running. I just hope she don't wanna leave me. Don't you give me up, please. Don't give up on me. I belong with you. Don't leave me. I'll leave my girl, leave me. I'll leave you, darling. I'll leave you, babe. I'll leave you, my girl. I'll leave you, babe. I'll leave you, darling. I'll leave you. Something bad about to happen to me. Why I feel this way, I don't know, maybe. I think of her so much, it drives me crazy. I just don't want her to leave me. What if she's fine? It's my mind that's wrong. And I just...
Today, I'll be making homemade ice cream, and with the right ingredients, you could do this without a freezer. First, we'll have to add the ingredients for the ice cream, which includes 1/4 teaspoon vanilla, half cup whipping cream, half cup milk, and 1/4 cup white sugar. After adding all of the ingredients, we would have to add 2 cups of ice and 3/4 cup salt. After shaking the bag for around 13 minutes, I decided that the mixture was ready to be opened. And this was the end result. I added a tiny bit of Fruit Loops for flavor.